everybody, I'm Taylor, and today my Instagram's about to get sister snatched. I was just getting ready this morning. It's a beautiful day in Hong Kong. It's a holiday today. My boyfriend and I were gonna go do a little brunch, and I was doing my makeup and I was feeling good. I was like, you know what, I should take a selfie. And then I remembered I recently saw a video where James Charles, the queen of Facetune, posted a video on exactly how he Facetunes his photos. No, he was Facetuning his viewers' photos, and then another video got recommended to me by him where he showed exactly how he Facetunes his own photos. And I thought the main question I have today is basically, if I do my makeup similar to his and follow his Facetune tutorial, will I end up with something that looks like this divine human doll? When looking at his Instagram, the makeup he tends to go for most often recently is this very nice skin with contour, a really good highlight, and then he goes for a very natural eye, long lashes, and a nude lip, which is what I actually aim for too, only I don't have that bone structure, that gorgeous smile, or gorgeous skin. But I can work with what I have today, and I can sort of tweak my makeup maybe to look a bit like his, because he did say that he doesn't like to put makeup on with Facetune. So with that being said, we're going to adjust a few things with my makeup to make it look a bit more similar to his on Instagram, and we're gonna follow his Facetune tutorial and see what we end up with. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think the first and most important thing we need to do to look similar to his makeup is contour this nose. I'm really bad at nose contour. I don't really do it because I always can't get it straight enough. My nose ends up looking dry, or like the makeup moves throughout the day, and then like it just doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna follow his nose step on his how to get perfect skin with makeup tutorial, and I'm gonna get this nose snatched. I feel so weird saying that. I feel like I'm an old mom trying to fit in with young kids. Remove the nose area that I've already done. My nose is a little bit red. I've got a lot of visible pores, and I tend to have quite dry skin. I'm gonna put a bit of moisturizer as a base. I'm not gonna use a primer because I hate primers. I never use them. I tried using it recently. I just didn't like how it looked throughout the day. So I'm gonna stick to what I always do and just put a bit of moisturizer and a bit of sunscreen since we are going out later. The first step he does is take a very creamy, sort of thick textured concealer and place it all over your nose. So I am really curious as to how this is gonna last throughout the day, especially because Hong Kong heat is so strong, the heat and the humidity, which makes it very difficult for any makeup or hairstyle to hold. And it's probably like, it's been around 31 degrees here lately. So I just never bother with this stuff or like doing really glam makeup. I kind of do it as lightly as possible because I know it's gonna melt in the sun. So I'm really curious how it's gonna hold up and if I could actually get away with wearing this regularly. Concealer done. Next step, foundation. Fluffy brush, put it on the top of my nose, not the sides. Oh, that's a mistake. Is that a mistake? I don't know, but that's what, when I would go to do it, I would put it down the sides, not on the top of my nose. So we're gonna go top of nose today. I'm gonna add more highlighter in the way he does it. I'm gonna add a gold color. I'm using the Jeffree Star palette. I'm gonna add, right now I have Ice Cold on. I'm gonna add the Canary Bling, which is more gold, which is what James's photos on Instagram look like. They're very gold and shimmery. And I'm gonna do in James's style where I just brush on, put a little bit on my brush. I'm going to spritz it with this Cover Effect spray. He doesn't use this exact spray, but this is the technique he does. Whoa, that really makes it pop so much more just by spraying it. For the nose highlight, he says to use a very skinny brush, not the same brush as before, and just define the tip. he's placing loose powder on the side of his nose. You know what? I'm here for this actually. My face looks more sculpted with the contour and highlight, and I think I really like the illusion that my nose is giving off right now. So under his contour, to sculpt it even more, he packs a line of loose powder. I'm just gonna put on some extra mascara and hope my lashes look long and thick enough. I'm using this one, by the way, the Lash Expander Edge Meister by Majolica Majorca. This is my everyday mascara. So for the next part, I'm going to follow his how to take your selfies from drab to fab Facetune tutorial video.
I always use Snapchat to take my selfies. The camera on here is so good, it doesn't mirror your images, and it kind of like blurs out the skin and just puts a really, really soft filter on everything.
So first we're gonna open up Snapchat. Okay, I can see. You can see how there's like some sort of blur already. I feel like it magnifies your eyes a bit already too. Take one to show my nose contour too, but I want to show my cheek contour. Let's go right in and open up Facetune. So I'm familiar with the Facetune app. I've used it before. I use it to smooth my skin, sharpen my eye area and my clothes or things around me. But it wasn't until I saw his recent video that I was aware of how little I know about the app, and I'm only using maybe 10% of its functions.
The first thing I'm going to do with this photo is I'm going to zoom in and I'm just going to make my jawline super duper poppin'.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna skip this step. I want to try it just to like see if you guys will see it and call me out on it, but at the same time I feel like all that stuff is canceled with me because I took it too far in 2015. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip. So we're gonna go in and just tap the eye area, eyelashes, and some of the eyebrow hairs to just add more definition and sharpness to the eye area and really make it pop out, like James said, and even around the eyeshadow, because there is some shimmer in that. So bring it out. So this is before, this is after. Before, after, before, after.
A lot of people tend to grab smoother and just scrub their photos, which I think looks absolutely awful. It's so fake looking and is obviously not natural, and people are gonna know you edited it.
Smooth tool, I'm gonna smooth out between my brows. I'm gonna smooth out beside my nose, those pores, next to my mouth, where I get the smile lines, and
I am the freaking queen of tones. I love it, and it truly can make your photos so freaking good if you use it correctly and sparingly.
this tones thing is new to me, so I'm really excited to learn how to do this. Lighter.
The freckles and the texture there, it just changes the undercolor. I'm not really sure how it would, as you can see, it's really not that different than the pictures of the
Hi. Whoa. I'm trying to make myself look pretty. I'm not catfishing them.
Fine, looks amazing. I like to make a break this way up, so I'm going to I always break way down. Now, once it's not there, it just looks more over to blue. And then bring this down to probably around 15%. My last 5% to show the photo.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Put whatever caption you want. And then click share.
Let's just see. I'm curious to see what you guys will think. One, if you will call me out for editing. Two, if you will think it looks good, or overall if I will get more likes than a regular like makeup or selfie photo. And three, if any of you guys will catch on and think that I did follow a James Charles Facetune tutorial. Let's see. So the photo has been up for 2 seconds and I already got called out for Facetune. Or did I lose weight? You look different. Are you wearing contact lenses? Is this for a new video? Facetune? Wait, did you follow some tutorial, or is this part of a new video? So you guys know me and you pretty much called me out right away. Someone just said, Facetune who? James Charles is shook. You guys know exactly what it is. Is this I followed a James Charles Facetune challenge? Oh my god. I'm just sitting here in awe on how many of you guys are calling me out for doing this and actually linking it to James Charles, because like I've smoothed my skin before, I've sharpened my eyes before, but like even just a little detail of using the toning tool and stuff like that, brightening stuff, made you guys realize how much I was using Facetune. Oh my god. So we finished the brunch and I'm still hungry. It just wasn't enough food for me, so we came for pho. What do you think of this? It's pretty? Would you say I sister snapped? Does it look too fake?
No, it's fine.
It's fine? Actually, he survived me at my fake kiss, so like this is okay. Is my nose still sister snatched? Yep. Alright, I'm back home now. It's 8 p.m. which means I've had this makeup on for about 8 hours, and I do like the way it looks still. My nose usually gets red and like my makeup moves around, so I think I will continue trying the idea of putting some concealer on first like he does. I really like that. I also liked the idea of wetting your brush a bit for the highlight. I think those are two techniques I'm going to continue to use. For the Facetune, you guys called me out right away. You knew something was going on, you knew it was Facetune, and you knew I was probably following a James Charles tutorial. So I definitely won't be using it in that way in the future. I will probably just continue the way I always did with smoothing my skin out a little bit and sharpening things a little bit. And then just like filters or whatever on the regular Instagram. I think I won't be like changing my eye. I think it's the eyes that gave it away the most. Changing, like making them lighter and like too sharpened and stuff. So maybe I just did it badly. I'm not that good at doing the Photoshop, or I don't know. And it's also really interesting how just makeup and then even the way I like put certain like colors on my face changed the shape. Like you guys said, my nose looks smaller and taller, and it was literally just makeup. I didn't like move my nose. Overall, I wouldn't say the likes are more on this like perfect skin selfie over the other selfies I post that aren't as like perfected. So I think I'm just gonna stick to my usual simple quick way of doing it. Not that any form of editing or not editing is better. Everything's up to you. Do what you want to do. It's your photos, your makeup. I'm always all for do what you want to do. This is why I love YouTube. There's so many different people on there. You can pick up so many interesting skills and techniques and just tips of the way people do things, from makeup to anything really. So I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!